you look so handsome, guys.
Thank you.
So let's
Thanks.
start. Yeah, and Bob Clint of Music Travel Love. Welcome to the Filipino Radio Candy I 1270 AM, Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm Leilani Joy Killet Rogers from Australia, and I'm one of the program directors. And first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for this opportunity. It's really great. It's just an honor, really. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be chatting with you as well.
Thank you. And Music Travel Love, how did you guys come up with the name? It's different before. It's Endless Summer, or is it?
Yeah, we were actually Endless Summer before, and we were Endless Summer up until there was actually a documentary made in the 50s or 60s that had the name The Endless Summer. And they were a little bit more on top of it in the sense that they basically copywrote that name to use it for everything, and so we couldn't use it, and then they kind of contacted us and they wanted a piece of 20% of everything we made for the rest of our lives. So we had to change names, but that's okay. It was more suited to be Music Travel Love anyways, and that's just a name that Bob actually, we were driving around and we were talking about ideas and what we should call it, and Bob just thought, well, is something as simple as Music Travel Love? That's what we're trying to say, and that's what our whole
it's better though.
better.
Yeah,
I agree. Sometimes the most simple
you guys
things that
travel and it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, when did you come up with the duo? When did you start it? Because it was four of you, and then suddenly
you're
the
right.
two of you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've always maintained making music together for a long time, but the duo, I mean, it's probably been how long do you think, Clint? The duo? Yeah, we've been making music together for as long as we never stopped. Even after the Moffats. And we were always really close, even when we were in the Moffats. You know the Moffats?
I do. Of course, I
do. You got a great personality. It's great.
Thank you.
But yeah, we always maintained our relationship. I mean, even after the Moffat split up, we were still, making music. So we've had about 4 or 5 different projects that we've, had since the Moffats. But Music Travel Love is just sort of, where we felt like, our lives were always leading to that, just because it was sort of, we were always wanted to get to a point where we felt like we were just doing exactly what we wanted to do with our lives. Every decision, we didn't feel like we were pressured in anything or doing something for a label or trying to appease management or whatever the case might be. So Music Travel Love is just sort of like when we wake up and we want to do a song, we just pick a song, we do a song, go out and make a video. It's just sort of really, it's a stress-free lifestyle, I think.
So you remake the If Life Is So Short. Yeah, tell me something about the song.
Well, I think we remade that one just because we were talking about doing a Moffat song, and we had just come off of a reunion tour with the brothers, and we just enjoyed playing that song so much. So it was kind of fresh on our minds. And
it's a great song, though. It's really great.
And it felt really good. Thank you. And it was a song that we just really loved, and over the years of not playing it and then playing it again, we kind of got reconnected with it. We have plans to actually do maybe 1 or 2 more older songs from back in the day. And
I Miss You Like Crazy. Do it.
We get a lot of requests for that one, so we're definitely going to have to do that one.
Yeah. Have you been to Hawaii? Or you performed?
Absolutely.
Oh, great.
Well,
so,
is that where you are? No, she's in Australia.
No, I'm in Australia. Yeah.
No, we've been to Hawaii a few times. We actually sang at the was it the NFC? It was like a football game. Pro Bowl. We sang at the Pro Bowl in Hawaii and Honolulu. The football, it's American football. Every year they have the Pro Bowl, and that's in Honolulu, Florida. So we sang at that in, I forget, it was like 99 or 2000. And then we recorded our second album as the Moffats, or our second pop album, I should say. We recorded in Maui. We stayed in Maui for over a month. I think we were there for like a month and a half, or maybe even 2 months, making that record. And I just went back about 3 years ago with my wife, and we just hung out there and had a great time. It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So your latest release is I Know I Love You on YouTube, is it?
Yep. That's
Yeah,
right.
and the first part of the music video, there's a proposal, proposal in there. And were you guys invited or you get crashed?
Well, we were invited. Yeah, it was
Ah,
very
yeah,
romantic. Uh, Very romantic.
yeah, it is.
He called us a little bit before and asked us if we would do it,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of gave us the whole rundown. And it was just really, really sweet, and it
Yeah.
turned out really great. They were both fans. They both kind of at different times kind of discovered our music on YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
both
Yeah.
had a connection through that. So it was a special moment for everybody.
Yes. That's so sweet. Let's talk about Philippines and what do you love most about the Philippines?
Wow, I think the thing we love most about, I mean, can't speak for Clint, but I think we're probably on the same page. The people. I mean, I think that anywhere you go when you fall in love with a place, it
Mm-hmm.
has to do with the people.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I think the positivity, the way that they're so connected in family and how
Mm-hmm.
they prioritize family is such an
Yeah.
important part of their life, and um, just how they appreciate what they have also I
Yeah.
think is very awesome. North America is just more of a we're constantly trying to have more and more of
Mm-hmm.
this and more of that.
Yeah.
I think that when you take a step back and you realize that you have probably what you need,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you have your family and your friends and you
Yeah,
have
that's right.
food on the table and your health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are the things that are the most important parts of life,
Mm-hmm.
and yet probably
Yeah.
take a back seat in most of our lives. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that certain cultures really embrace that well and inspire us to be better in those
Mm-hmm.
parts of life. So the Philippines is a wonderful place. The people make it amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And how about the food? What do
The
you love?
food,
Yeah. Do you love the
yeah,
food?
we've enjoyed a lot of food, in the Philippines, but we're very simple. We're very simple. So even as something as Jollibees, is something that you got
Ah,
accustomed
I
to.
I've seen that one. The spoon, the commercials
Yeah,
from all the
yeah.
Jollibee.
And
Yeah.
that actually just came from us just eating so much of it when we were
Mhm.
there that we just thought it would be funny to do that. But yeah, we've really enjoyed the restaurants that we've been
Yeah.
taken to, and some really different stuff that we've tried, and we've enjoyed it.
Okay. Tell me what's the story behind the "Lean on Me" song? Because you shoot it on the middle of the road. Were you scared or something? Or
No, it actually came out really organically. Clint, we were trying to figure out another location, and we had gone to a waterfall, a beautiful waterfall just outside
Mhm.
of Iligan City, and it just didn't work out. We couldn't get the drone down in there, and it just wasn't working out. So we had to think about where we wanted to go. And Clint just mentioned, well, why don't we film on one of these cool streets?
Mhm.
Um, because we just found the city to be very beautiful in the sense that, yeah, there was, you know, um, you find beauty in all things in life, and for us,
Yeah.
that street it was colorful. The people, everything about it was just beautiful to us. So we thought, well,
Yeah.
why don't we just set up on the side of the road? And then when we got there, we started playing some music, and people just sort of naturally, organically, sort of
Yeah.
started to kind of come around us. So we just thought,
Mhm.
well, why don't we go to the middle of the road
Yeah.
and have everybody around us? That makes for even a more fun experience.
Yeah.
And the people were great. We had a fun time. They were wonderful to just let us do that in the middle of the road. Was
Yeah.
pretty
And
cool.
there, everyone's waving and they're
They were having a good
laughing.
time.
Yeah. That's great. So you want to say something or invite your fans back in the Philippines and also everyone in Hawaii who's listening right now on Filipino radio and to all your fans all over the world. You want to say something to them?
Yeah, well, I just think the main thing that we like to express is that this whole music travel love journey that we're on
Mm-hmm.
is really a showing of the artist and the fan, the connection between those two, because that's what's driving this whole thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not there's no major label or really any machine behind it, and we're so grateful for the people sharing our music with their friends and listening to it consistently, because it gives us the opportunity to continue doing it. And it's a really wonderful showing that music can still reach people organically,
Yeah.
and I think this doesn't happen without the fans. So thank you for all the love and support on this project.
Absolutely.
And I thank you guys. Thank you so much. And it's an honor for me to interview you. And it's like my teenage dreams do come true. And there
That's
you go,
awesome.
everyone. Yes. Yeah. Want to say something?
No, I said we had a great time. Very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And there you go, everyone. That's Music Travel Love. And thank you again. And we're done.